What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. More positives I see in Black America. Listen, first of all, our our people got a guy elected twice in overwhelming numbers. We were the ones voting for him, waiting in long ass lines. Got his ass in there. People say what you want. We was the ones, and even when we talk about the money scenario, we was the ones on those little Twitter funds and donating $5 and $10, $20 that was getting his ass in there initially, right? So let us not overlook that. That's part of the reason why we've been catching hell for the last 6 7 years, because it's like these motherfuckers is putting it together. They getting it. We got to shit. We got to get it. We got to try to crush them. That's why people are coming from at us from so many angles, because to a degree, a part of our community has woken up in a major way. Um, Another positive I see is all of, I know it's gonna sound crazy that I say this to a degree, is all of the division. Why I say that is a positive thing is because now technology is showing the division publicly, so people can not gaslight each other and say they don't see positive guys and girls, positive men and women, and negative men and women. And now you can see the difference. You can't. It's not just a mixed bag of everybody being in together and just stuck together. No, you're seeing people who actually are showing themselves to take different directions and different paths and have been living different lives this whole time. So you get to see who are the good and the bad, and you get to see why they're the good and the bad, and you also get to see who's supporting the good and the bad. So we get to in a way look at, oh, this is why things are going good with us in this direction, and this is why things are going good with us in the bad direction. We get to have a vantage point because of technology and shit like this, because now you're seeing it. You know, speaking, another good thing is technology and social media, is because, see, people didn't know black men were, people acted like they didn't know how in depth black men were, and intelligent we are, because now they're seeing us do shit that we were shunned for doing all the time. Or see, it's different when you don't put us on TV, because we're still not putting on TV, like, especially when you talk to like intellectual, political, business, economic, judicial, educational, like most um, things that make a society and a community function, we're purposely, visibly left out of the discussion. And you see us all over social media doing shit. It's like, yo, these motherfuckers ain't, these dudes are not, there's too many of them grassroots showing the complete opposite of what we trying to portray them as. And you're also seeing a lot of guys, you know, who are not participating in cooning, which, that's why you have the same 5 6 people on TV talking negatively about our community. And that's why you have the influx of, I hate to say it, but women, effeminate men, gay people, you know, or sellouts. It's the same. It's a rotating. It's just a musical chairs of the same people, because we don't. No, we ain't participating in that shit. We'll pay you. No, we ain't participating in that shit. No, thank you. You gonna have to pull up Larry L. and Juan Williams, and one of them motherfuckers. Go and call them again. Get Charles Barkley again. Get Stephen A. Smith again. You are gonna have to keep rotating the same motherfuckers. You know, because we get it. Plus, with the division is the looking back at history, and we can see. You know, there has a documentary of 1986 Crisis in a Black Family. I watched it. I got it from Infinite Wisdom's channel. I sent it out to a few brothers to watch. Hopefully they watched it, and maybe they'll talk about it or not. Infinite Wisdom talked about it before, and that shit was dope. And it shows why I said positive, the positive we have, because at the end of the day, it shows how we got where we are with the negativity in the community. It's different. See, we can't. We like to overlook shit and brush it under the rug, but now you can see, you know, the starting point of certain things. So when you see the starting point of certain things, you know what to do to correct it. So a lot of our positivities come from a lot of our people awakening and are starting to correct it. We're not, not comfortable portraying ourselves in certain ways, and saying certain things, and doing certain things, and it's not being rewarded to be ignorant. Those people are slowly throwing themselves into a space where everybody's like, you see that? You see them? See, it ain't cute no more. It ain't funny no more. It ain't entertaining no more. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond propaganda to this point, to the point where everybody's sick of it. Even ignorant people are sick of ignorant people. Ain't that a bitch? And those were the people that used to be like, "Don't just let it go, baby." And they like, you know what? These motherfuckers got to go. So I see the positive because at the end of the day, once you recognize a problem, you start to correct it. So I think we're in a space where we're starting to correct and push forward to correction. I think we're in a space where we're like, yo, we need to get our money right. And we got a lot of brothers out here pushing, we need to get our money right. We need to get our mentality right. We need to change, we need to stop. We know this country is unfair and it's going to be unfair. And I think we'll be becoming proactive in saying, yeah, this country is going to try to fuck us over every chance it gets. Let's accept it. Let's go for that. Not necessarily accept it as in just lay down and take it. Accept it like, yeah, we know they on some bullshit. We know every bullshit move they gonna do. They got 3, 4, they got hundreds of years of bullshit that we can look through and say, I know what's coming. And we can be spot on with that shit. So now we can operate in this country the way we want to. Not as freely as we want to, but we can operate knowing the game, how the game will change, when the game will change, who are the traitors within us and who are traitors outside of us, who is trying to undermine us and steal us and use us. We know all the fucking tricks in the book. So now we at it, I think the downfall of the community is making people come back in the community to the black men in the community who they thought they could do without. The positive brothers. So now it's like, reluctantly going back to you because I gotta admit, we hitting, there's a positivity in some aspects, just like with religion. You see people walking away from religion because it's at a rock bottom point where people are like, just like Creflo Dollar, why the fuck would you donate $65 million to you so you can buy a jet? Suck my dick. And now I can say stuff like that publicly, and people wouldn't be like, but he's a man of God. No, people don't say that shit no more. They go, fuck you need a 65? What? You just preach, motherfucker. What the fuck you need a jet for? Fuck you. I ain't donating shit. Fuck you. I hope you buy the jet on fucking credit and lose everything, bitch. See, now that's not a bad thing. See, now we're getting back to old school principles, which I like because I was raised by old school people. Like, yo, we gonna handle our business. I don't want to hear this bullshit, no excuses, no, no bullshit artistry. That's coming to an end. So the fact that we are more honest and less aloof and less less under the ignorance is bliss mentality, the better off we're becoming day by day. And the best part about me saying that, being a positive, is because we as people grow exponentially faster than other people. We succeed exponentially faster than other people. So I see the positivity in the fact that, because we're awakening our, not just locally as in the United States, but globally, we're connecting to a point where, though we have problems within us, we're starting to unite as a group, and I like it, and it's positive. And I'm gonna say we need to keep this shit up from the United States to the black people in Central and South America, to the Caribbean, to Africa. And I've made videos about all that shit, and we do have our divisions, but it seems to me that the brothers in the UK too, I'm sorry about that, that everybody's getting on the same page, because everybody is looking at everything now and like, yeah, that divide and conquer shit is really what's been fucking with us. And now we're just, the people that want to be where they want to be, we're just letting them go where they want to be in the negative direction. And the people that stay in the positive direction, we're going to build and move forward as a group. And I like it. Peace.